morning. This is Mike Poe, and we're headed out today for a few days over in Oliver Springs, Tennessee at Windrock Park. It's 700,000 acres of off-road park. And I've got the truck and camper in tow, and Karen's driving the Jeep over. So goal is to have a blast and not bring the Jeep back in pieces. So it's always a risk, but yeah, we'll do our best. So it's supposed to rain some potentially on Saturday and Sunday, which going up in that mountain with the rocks and mud, it gets really slick when you do that. So we'll see what happens there, if it even rains at all. You never know. It probably will depend on the path of Hurricane Ian as it comes up through Florida, which so we've got some land in Florida now. It's nowhere near where the hurricane is, but we're definitely praying for those that we do know, those we don't, that are in the path of the hurricane. So they all seem fairly confident everything will be okay, but we shall see. I think they will be. They're not in the direct path of it, at least, so that's good. And it's about a 3-hour drive over to Oliver Springs, and there's a time change involved too, so it'll be a little bit of a drive. Of course, I'm not going to record all of it, but pulling out of Murfreesboro now, and I'll start recording again after a little bit. Y'all just enjoy the drive, and off we go. We're coming up on the left-hand turn that takes you back to Windrock Park campground. So it's a little twisty, curvy road that it's interesting driving the camper on, but no big deal really. It'd be really fun in the '68 Mustang or in my old Corvette that I used to have, but alas, not the purpose of this trip. Definitely here to enjoy the scenery and to just have an amazing time with the Jeep, and hopefully get some awesome pictures for Sundog Photography and for friends to be able to use. We'll also be putting some of these pictures on shirts and coffee mugs and stuff like that too, and possibly hoodies even, since it is that time of year and the nice fall time of the year. Burr. So here is the entrance to Windrock Park Campground, and there's a general store that I've already passed, but you have to stop there and check in. But then you go on down to your camp spot, and we're at spot B5 this year, and it's just a really good spot. We were right near, well, heck, half the park are people that we know, so we had a lot of fun hanging out with those in the campground and meeting new people. And there's not a whole lot there when we arrived last Wednesday, but pretty well filled up by Friday evening, because that's when all the events were starting to happen for Dixie Run. And just a great time was had by all, and it's easy to get in and out of this campground in their spots. Most of the spots are pull-throughs. They have the end ones on either side of the campground that are back-end spots, but they're big spots, and it's a big wide road to be able to get down through them, and it's simple to get parked and hooked up. And they do have full hookups at all of the spots that I'm aware of, at least in this section. Here you can see Graham hanging out with Cracker at the campground, and Barb just ready to go wheeling. Sometimes Metal Cloak makes these big dips and ruts feel like nothing. This was a really simple rut that we went through, actually.
lost a duck. No! We lost a duck!
Lost a duck?
Lost a duck! Get your ass over the rock. my lockers for you to sit there and spin.
Oh yeah, this was the no, this wasn't the drop off.
No, I don't think it was. Anyway.
Because it was a huge drop off. It was like.
Phone call completed.
You interrupted my life. Please leave me alone.
So as we wrapped up day one, we have to go back down the mountain, down an incredibly dusty trail. I don't know if I've chewed that much dust before. Then as you transition onto pavement and go further down the mountain, the views become just absolutely incredible.
Left side of that better? The left one? Well, I was wondering about going up this way. Yeah. You can catch me on the bottom.
So as you go down the trail on G40, you get to this section that's really tight with bushes and goldenrod all along the sides of the trail, and then it opens up to mountain ranges just in every direction. It's just stunningly beautiful.
Oh gosh. All right.
Just after we went in the hole and the water sprayed up on the windshield, Barb decided to turn left. And yeah, I had to get all the way out of the throttle, get turned back to the right, and then just stand on it and dig all the way through that hole. Just, yeah, kind of shocked we actually made it.
Look at Karen.
Now, there's this rock on the left, Ronnie. Smell rubber.
You moved that rock.
Did I?
Are these really Jeeps or are they RC cars? I love when Jeeps sound like RC cars.
Into it.
I should get
Oh, it's not a launching hole.
I heard Michelle scream.
Yeah, I did too. Tire rubbish.
Phantom of the Opera.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Helpless is the notes I write, for I compose the music of the night.
Yeah, you better. I got precious car going. That helps if you're in reverse, doesn't it? Didn't need that part. I think the usual direction on this is probably down.
Yeah. It doesn't go that way. It's a pretty blue.
Yes.
Not in a good spot right now.
I think that's the only spot he can put it.
This view at the overlook never disappoints. You're not on the highest ridge, but it's probably the most clear, and you can see for a very long ways from here too.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American.